Hey everybody,
Hi,
my name is Alex,
my name's Samantha.
and we are here to rock your marketing. Samantha's from Rock the Aisle Bridal.
Yes, I'm the brand manager.
So am I. I'm from Rock the Aisle Bridal also. I am the owner and also the director of marketing strategy, which means I kind of figure out how do we advertise our shows, how do we get brides at our shows, and you figure out how to get vendors and more brides.
Exactly.
Okay, great. Well, we have a really fun show for you today. We're really excited. We've been getting this is actually show number 3, correct?
Yes.
We've been getting actually a lot of great feedback from vendors, friends, family. So we're going to continue to do the show. And Samantha, what's the purpose of the show? Like, why are we even doing this?
To help vendors and venues dominate the market.
Right, and to give them low-cost ways to promote their business.
Exactly.
You know, it's so simple. So let's talk about Samantha. So first off, what's going on with RTA? What are we going on this past week?
Well,
What's happening?
we're at the tail end of the Free Bridal Shows for Life program.
Okay, this is the last week.
This is the last week that
Okay.
we're going to be taking recommendations and any information that you want to send to me in regards to partnering with us and the venue of your choice to exhibit for free for your life.
Yeah, no, and we're kind of closing it up because we've had such a positive response.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's only so many days on the schedule.
Exactly.
So yeah, I mean, I hope that if you this is like the last week to take advantage. So if you know somebody,
Reach out to me.
please, seriously. And we're going to be launching our spring schedule. What day?
Well, we're gonna have our show launch week,
I mean, I'm so sorry. Yeah. Our show launch week for the fall is on what day?
July 7th.
July 7th. What should they do before July 7th?
They should get on the waiting list because, there's only 3 category limits per show that are allotted,
Okay.
and the show week is gonna have every single show on the schedule, where to sign up, when to sign up, and it's all online.
Okay.
There's no contracts required, and you're gonna want to be able to pick and choose what shows that you want. So
Right.
that week, you're gonna want to have your calendars out and pick
Right.
the shows that you're going to be attending and be fully registered for them.
And this next season, we're doing obviously less shows than we did this past season. This past season, I think we did like 18 or 20 shows in like 3 or 4 months. I think this season we're not going to have as many because we want to do more like bang for the buck, right?
Yeah, we're I'm new to the staff and I really want to make Rock the Aisle my own. So we're really going to focus on revamping and going following up with the trends, wedding trends, and
Right.
and just taking the feedback that we got from the brides and the vendors to
Right.
just continuously making the show better.
It's huge. It's huge. And we always, we obviously take surveys at every single show from the
Exactly.
brides and the vendors, and we take those surveys so seriously.
Exactly.
And a lot of our changes for this coming fall is
Directly from those.
right. That's why we're changing. So if you are an exhibitor at our show or a bride, if you are watching this, take this survey seriously. Like actually give us good feedback. Say, hey, we really enjoyed the show. But I would like you to have seen this, or hey, I didn't see you advertise in XYZ publication. That would be helpful to get more brides there.
Exactly.
And and for advertising for us, we don't really care how much it costs. We just want the brides.
Exactly.
So if you have an idea, tell us seriously. Okay, great. So that's pretty cool. So one of the ebooks that I want to focus on this week, which is available on what's that website?
grow.rocktheaisleBridal.com.
And Grow is a complete vendor site.
It's all about the vendors. We have free marketing tools on there. We have the show schedule. We have dozens of ebooks that you can download, as well as my contact information and all kinds of stuff. So.
Okay, yeah. So if you're on the main site, which is just rocktheaisleBridal.com, on the top right there's a button that'll say a vendor site. Click on that, and that'll get you to the Grow site, or just go to grow.rocktheaisleBridal.com.
Exactly.
So this ebook that I want to talk about today for a quick second is called The Number One Mistake That Wedding Vendors Make. Samantha, what is this is in relation to what? Like, what is this thing even about?
It covers more than the one mistake, but it covers, it blankets different categories that vendors may just overlook when they're preparing for the show and while they're there. So when reviewing the surveys, we kind of prepared this ebook for the vendors who come to the show, and those last minute details that they might have missed out on, or things they might have not taken into consideration for post show. Because while you're at the show, post show is almost just as important, and you should be taking the actions then while you're at the show So your follow-ups and everything are taken into consideration while you're there, because once the brides are gone, you're like, I missed out on this type of, engaging them this way or coming up with this type of door prize. So basically, reminding them of these certain things that they might just be overlooking, even something as simple as what they should be wearing, what types of door prizes and interactive ideas that they can do to make their interaction with the brides memorable, while also, explaining their services and what they can provide for the brides.
Wow, and that's all in here.
Yes.
Like that's all in here. And obviously we have other ebooks that go into a little more detail.
Exactly,
But this is a good kind of blank, like you said.
It's like a blanket of, things. I mean, this is stuff that occurs. I mean, the stuff that we've seen on the surveys.
Right.
Oh, I didn't even realize that, Rock the Aisle offered that.
Right.
I should have taken advantage of it. So it's kind of offering you things that we're going to be offering you for free.
Right.
Any tips and ideas and things like that.
And the important thing is that, the big point of difference I feel of like Rock the Aisle and other, not just bridal show companies, but other wedding marketing agencies and companies and firms, I want to call them, is that, it's not about just giving you advertising and kind of like pushing you off. We're about like giving you the tools and showing you and teaching you, our method. Because look, let's face it, pretty much every single weekend in show season, we have over 200 people at a venue across 2 states. Like, we know what we're doing, we know what works. We take all the survey data, so we know where brides are coming from. We have a ton of analytics on the website, and we're just sharing that.
Exactly.
Like, that's really what it is. And that's kind of the big difference of Rock the Aisle, is we want to show you, like, how to rock your wedding marketing, how to get out there, how to be in front of the customer without being annoying.
Especially for those vendors that are, taking the step and using bridal shows as a form of their marketing dollars and a way for them to get in front of the bride.
Which is a good part of making that mix.
Exactly.
Yeah, and one day we'll talk about, like what is a good marketing mix and where you should be. But if you're in bridal shows and you're doing bridal shows or you're thinking about bridal shows and you want to like maximize those dollars, great ebook. It's a free download. We'll put a link right below this video. And again, it's a free download. And if you're on our site and you see something else that interests you, like, let us know. I mean, download it for free, obviously.
Exactly.
But definitely, if you have any questions on social media marketing or email marketing or anything like that, let us know. And with that being said, Samantha, what is your marketing segment for the week? What do you want to share with everybody here?
I'm going to cover behavior as far as the customers go. We know who our customers are, right? They're the brides.
Women
and the venues and the exhibitors. It's kind of like pleasing 3 people all at once.
Right.
But also understanding their behavior is important as well. So this blog post that I'm referring to is from marketo.com.
Marketo.com. They're a great company. They do a lot with like marketing automation, online stuff. They're really big into the online aspect. So sorry.
So exactly. So we're going to touch upon some basic behaviors that you can look out for in regards to targeting your audience. Okay. And knowing how their behavior can benefit your business.
Cool.
So for email, there's a few that you can definitely look out for, depending on what type of service you use. If you're using a CRM or something like Constant Contact, you definitely. There's tools in those programs that you can actually record, what they're opening, when they're opening it, and all that stuff. So definitely look into those tools and kind of track your customers' behaviors, especially customers that you really want to, basically get.
To book, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So for email, you're going to want to know when they're opening it, what they're clicking on, what the subject lines are what they contain, and how frequently they're responding back to those emails. So if you know that a specific email, the content in there and the subject line are great, you might want to reuse that.
Right, and not to reuse it next week, but the next time you plan a campaign, reuse that same thing. I know when we do our emails to exhibitors and to brides and to venues, those are 3 different target audiences that we have, and we obviously have a different way we word things.
Exactly.
But at the same time, and we want to be true to our brand and your brands, and if something works, don't something work. If it's not broken, don't fix it.
Exactly.
Like,
You
right?
don't need to reinvent the wheel.
No. Great. Cool.
And And like you were saying, it's very important to just build upon those things.
Yeah.
You want to build upon those things. So as far as social media goes, Twitter and Facebook and messaging in between. If you're posting something on your Twitter, how many people are responding to that? How many people are retweeting? And same thing with Facebook. You know, what times are they on? How are they interacting with you? What types of questions are they asking?
Right.
If they're immediately liking something, okay, then we know that you know they're responding to, you know, a save the date, or they're responding to a call to action that's creating this behavior. Okay, I'm going to constantly click on this, or I'm going to constantly read over this, or refer back to this because this business is getting my attention, they're meeting my needs, etc.
Yeah, and I think the important thing is, like, you have to, like, you as a business have to be out there, right? You're never going to know how effective your email campaign is by sending one email. Like, you have to send multiple emails with good content, post to Facebook and Twitter and social media multiple times. It's all trial and error.
Exactly.
Like, if you post one time and you don't get a response,
don't use it.
Don't use that again, right? Try something different.
Yeah.
And don't be discouraged. Like, you know, we put stuff out, you know, I mean, if you subscribe, if you're watching this, you probably get our Facebook posts and our tweets and our blog and our blogs, you know. We're out there in the public basically 7 days a week. You know, we're posting something somewhere, and look, a bunch of it nobody responds to. But the stuff that we do get, a lot of likes, a lot of retweets, we keep those separately, and we're like, hey, you know, the next time we run this campaign, we might want to actually use that again. Which is so it's one of those great easy things. Cool.
Yeah. So some of the smart lists that Marketo would suggest that you create to filter the behaviors would be through demographics, email history, again, social media, and your website.
Okay. And those are all the traffic sources that a lead would come into, basically.
Exactly. And Marketo has found that 50% of open rates through email, by utilizing all of this, increase 50%.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So that's like half.
Exactly.
So basically, they shouldn't, you know, a vendor shouldn't take their same marketing program and just say across the board, whatever, done. No. Like, they should really try to segment what they're saying, how they're saying, and who they're saying it to.
Exactly.
Cool. Samantha, great job, great research. I hope that was interesting. I found it interesting. Great. So let's talk about our featured advertising product. So last week we talked about the bridal shows, free bridal shows for life, the free bridal shows for life program. What are we kind of promoting with the discount? What's happening this week?
Well, this week we're really pushing for online because we have this new feature on the Grow site for vendors, and it's going to be great. I mean,
cool.
I'm excited for it because what this allows is it allows the vendor to highlight themselves, you know, the best that they can online before they even get to the show, because brides, they sign up online on our website.
Right.
So they're on our website already, and these vendor profiles, which allow you to create a profile for your business. You have some images that you want to put on there, an About You page, any deals that you have specific to the shows that you're going to be exhibiting at. You can, and there's also a place for brides to interact with you and to review you.
Yeah, write a review.
So if you put on your profile the shows that you're going to be exhibiting at or the deals that you're going to be having, and a bride knows you're going to be at the show that they're signed up for, you can be interacting with them before you even get to meet them in person. Yeah. You know, get any specific materials that they're asking for, so when you meet with them in person at the show, you can seal the deal there. By the time the show's even over, you've already gotten business. Yeah. And again, the brides can follow up with you post-show with reviewing your business, you know, asking you any follow-up questions that they might have. Right. It kind of it's a home base not only for the brides but the vendors to kind of exhibit their business through us. Not only just at the shows, but obviously online. I
think an important thing is to we just want to communicate with you the amount of people that go on rocktheaisle.bridal.com. I know. Right? We have our analytics for that, for the main site for Rock the Aisle are always off the roof because we advertise in so many places, and our big thing is to get brides to pre-register. If you notice, all of our advertising to brides, it isn't about being at a show, it's about pre-registering for a show. To pre-register, they have to go to our site. That's the only place they can register for our shows, and it's free for them. So, you know, you have to think, like, all these people, they're on Rock the Aisle, right? Let's say there's a venue, they're having a show, they want to be there, they want to sign up. They sign up, what do they do now?
They're gonna go on. They're
They're
gonna say,
gonna
"Oh wow, vendor profiles.
Let me get
Search
started.
for vendors. Let me get started. Let's see what vendors Rock the Aisle books." And they're gonna see. They're gonna see we're pulling local vendors.
Yeah.
They're gonna see your profile. They're gonna see the images that you supply with us. So
Yeah.
everything is your choice and how you want to highlight your business to the best of your ability. And
agree.
again, having the deals page on there is great because I mean, those brides are only going to get those deals through the show and through you on the profile.
And they're in wedding planning mood.
Exactly.
I talk about like behavioral targeting.
Exactly.
Somebody's signing up for a show. They're in wedding planning mode. They want more information, and they're already on our site.
Exactly.
Why wouldn't they click on your profile if they're looking for a baker or a florist or a limo company or a DJ or a photographer? They're already there.
Exactly.
They want to meet vendors. That's why they signed up. So very effective form of advertising to really target in a particular niche. So do we want to talk about what's our monthly advertising start at? What the cost is?
Yes, it's $295.
No, that's for the preferred vendor program, the reach package. It's only like I think it's like $45 a month.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So for $45 a month, you could be on our site.
Exactly.
Which is pretty affordable for the amount of traffic. It's really good. It's a really good deal.
Mm-hmm.
So definitely reach out to us. Email Samantha at events with an S at rocktheaisle.com. So yeah. Great thing. So, and again, we just want to say thank you for watching our show today. I enjoyed being here.
So did I.
Samantha was here too. We hope you picked up a few things about a great ebook to download about behavioral targeting. If you have any questions how to use behavioral targeting for your business, let us know. We do it all the time, every day. So we're pretty good at it. And you don't need to use Marketo to do that, but you could definitely extrapolate a lot of the principles from there. And again, thanks for being here. And if you have any questions, make sure you hashtag RTA Bridal. And thank you so much for watching our show.
Bye.
Bye.